You know, there is a cliche in anime where there's a lead male protagonist, and for some unknown reason, the female characters instantly fall in love with him without ever having any deep and meaningful conversation with him, or having a casual date with him, or anything like that. Nope, just meet and fall in love, and that cliche was fucking apparent in this episode. More female characters get introduced here, and two of them develop feelings for Ayato immediately, for no reason. What the fuck? So in episode 5 of Asterisk War, the next story arc continues after Silas, who was taking down the front runners of the Phoenix Festas, was defeated, and I think this story arc is going to be more focused on the politics side of the world. Yay! As the episode opens with student council leaders from different schools meeting up and talking about potentially developing a new weapon. Ayato and Hughlisse are also training up for the Phoenix Festas, and Sasamiya and Lester re-enter the picture. I suspect that both Sasamiya and Lester will form a team for the Phoenix Festas, you know, like two opposites fighting alongside each other, making a winning team, hopefully. And yes, I am glad that Sasamiya, my favourite character, returns for this episode, and I'm extra glad that she got a fair amount of screen time as she talks about her extreme looking, but apparently flawed, weapon. And inevitably, Sasamiya decides to enter the Phoenix Festas after that stern-looking girl insulted Sasamiya's weapon. And isn't it just adorable that Sasamiya and Hughlisse fought over Ayato as their Festas partner? And we are also introduced to Kirin and Ernesta. Kirin being the shy and reluctant #1 fighter at the school, and Ernesta being this crazy and energetic girl who is all over Ayato. Now, with Kirin, it seems like she's going to be quite an annoying character, as she was all shy and seemingly useless when she bumped into Ayato, but then she turns out to be a badass fighter? Oh my gosh, I have no idea if that's going to work out as a character setup or not. Ernesta, on the other hand, wow, she is already turning out to be a really fun character, and I can tell that the animators put a lot of effort into carrying across her energy onto the screen. Finally, I just want to note that the action in this episode was so much better than the action in the last episode. Here, the action was fluid and colourful and intense, but the action in the last episode was kind of dull, and we all knew how it was going to turn out. But here, fuck knows who was going to win each fight. So yeah, a very tense episode, both character-wise and action-wise. A lot of characters were at each other's throats, from the student council leaders in the opening to the main characters. And it was great, it wasn't stupid tension. I mean, all the tension was there for decent reasons, although I do think that the fight between Kirin and Ayato was quite forced, and I am still waiting for Lester to get development. He very nearly got development in this episode when he starts being nice to Ayato, but it could have gone much further, and I want his development to go further. It would be such a nice surprise if the apparent bully of the series got development, as that would avoid the cliche of the bully being so stereotyped. Avoid some anime cliches, Asterisk War.